Stop it.
Happy Christmas!
Hello. What is... Oh, our tinsel literally just fell off the freaking wall.
Oh.
It's fine. I had to fix it this morning as well.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's why it's falling.
Because I didn't put it up properly. Yeah. Welcome to episode 4 of Two Season Podcast. It's Christmas Day, probably.
I actually love the name.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Sounds really nice.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's get the mic further away from Elina because she's very loud, and more towards me because I have more important things to say.
Okay, that's just because there's going to be a lot of... My voice is going to travel this way into here.
Oh, hang on. Do you want to come over this way a bit more?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I can just move. So we're having some technical issues.
Get away from my mic. Look how loud that was, like.
Alright, jeez.
Gosh. Anyway.
You knew what you were getting yourself into.
No, we did not. So, as I sip my festive hot chocolate.
It's not festive, there's no marshmallows in it.
I hate marshmallows.
But we've cream in the fridge. You should
have just melting instantly. I'd rather have the cream on a plate alongside.
Oh my god, you're so boring.
Just scoop it up with a spoon. But yeah, happy holidays, everyone.
We hope that you got everything that you wished for and more for Christmas.
Yeah.
And if not, then you know.
Be better next time.
Yeah, and stop being naughty.
Yeah.
You're so naughty. Oh, God. Did I scare you? Did you think I was going to shout at it or something?
Like, I'll have to edit this, and when I'm editing it, it's going to be super loud in my ears.
No.
All of a sudden, it's like Alina screaming in my ears.
No, I didn't scream.
You'll see me, like, jump across the table. So, yeah, it's a bit before Christmas today. We're only recording this, like, a couple of days after the last podcast was recorded. So we haven't got that much to talk about.
Yeah.
But I figured we could fill some time anyway.
Unless you guys want to hear more about my North and South Pole theories on how the magnetic field affects your body.
So, I've forgotten what I was going to say.
We're planning on launching a segment on our Patreon.
We should talk about Patreon.
Yeah.
So,
I'm actually kind of excited about it.
Starting in 2021, hopefully instantly, if I can get it all set up and stuff, we might be launching our Patreon.
Yeah. Where we do the...
On which...
Yeah, alright.
So on which we'll have a playlist of unreleased Couple Kicks videos, some of which are both of us, some of which are just you, and some of which are just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wide variety of stuff. These were videos that we didn't release because they didn't turn out as well as we wanted them to.
They turned out better.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're already fucking selling it.
No, but like, I think the reason why I didn't release them was because when you're trying to grow a channel, you want your videos to be the best that they can be, you know, to attract as much attention. Whereas these videos were kind of lacking in that regard. They weren't just like catchy or whatever. But for content that is aimed to people who are already fans of our content, they might enjoy it.
I don't think we've built up that.
We don't have fans.
Market yet, yeah.
But who knows? Maybe sometime in the future. You gotta plan ahead, you know.
Oh my god! I like that you're releasing the energy out there. It's good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have that playlist of stuff. We're also going to be holding the anime review things on there. We just need to think of a name. I thought of one earlier. It was like random anime no, I've forgotten it.
Yeah, grand.
But random anime first episode review, shortened to Rafer.
No.
No.
No. No, yeah.
Rafist. But yeah, so we're thinking of putting that there as well. And we would, of course...
Let's rafe this episode. Like, what?
We would we would pick out the random anime in the podcasts, and then people can go over to the Patreon review videos to check them out if they want to, if they're interested. We forgot we talked about the whole random anime thing in the last episode, but we forgot to actually choose anime. So we're going to do that this episode.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what we get.
Me too.
And then we'll have plenty of time over Christmas to watch the actual
my next submission is due on the 23rd, so in 5 days.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy because I'm like, the 23rd is such a good day to finish the first semester, and then I'll have a good few weeks to, because I'm trying to catch up on my reading. So
are you branching off into another topic?
Yeah, I am.
Can you not? Well, let me focus on the Patreon first.
Get the generator up.
We don't need to do it now. I just want to talk about Patreon first.
Are we not done talking about Patreon?
No.
All right, carry on.
No. So we'll have the unreleased videos, probably the anime reviews, and then I was thinking, because we spoke about it a while ago, but maybe Minecraft Let's Play, just like a chill Minecraft Let's Play of us just building like nice houses, or one nice house. You could lay out your future home in it.
I don't know.
No?
Well, like I don't know. I get really distracted by the camera. You've been doing it for so long.
We don't have to have a camera.
Okay.
It can be just voice recording.
But I think it would be better with a camera, though.
Not in this setup. We wouldn't be able to get a good setup here at all.
Not in this shithole. Yeah. Basically.
I can barely see the TV from the couch.
True.
It'll be a disaster if we had a camera. But
all right.
With just voice, we could chillax on the couch. It'd be fine.
Okay.
So we'll consider it. We have...
But like his form of chillaxing is like not making too many movements. Like you're being very careful with your hot chocolate hitting against the table and stuff. So like I doubt I'll be able to like actually get really comfortable and like have Doritos and whatever playing Minecraft.
Well, that's just bad recording etiquette. Like eating. Like this is fine. Hot chocolate.
Yeah, but then in my head I'm like, okay, we're recording.
But Doritos would be the loudest thing. Yeah. Nobody would watch that. Maybe popcorn or like a pancake. You know, right. Something cold.
A marshmallow.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm done talking about Patreon now. If anybody's listening, let us know what you think about the whole Patreon thing, and maybe give us ideas of what else we could put up there, if anything, or if we could replace the stuff, because I doubt we'll be able to make that much stuff for it, since we already have enough trouble recording these podcasts as it is.
No, we don't.
Yeah, well, the reason I asked if you wanted to record it today was because you have work for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
And you're going to be focusing on your assignments.
Yeah.
So we won't have time before we go home for Christmas. So it's like the last kind of chance we have until after Christmas.
So I'll be catching up on all of my conspiracy theories, and I'll be catching up on a lot of my reading, because I have 2 books from Iceberg Slim. I'll go get it 1 second.
Yeah, Iceberg? That doesn't sound like his name. It's not a very gangsta name.
Oh.
Where'd you put it? Oh. What's his name?
Yeah, Iceberg Slim. I was right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the book is called Pimp, The Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. Dave Chappelle actually spoke about it on what?
You're getting close to the mic.
Dave Chappelle spoke. Stop trying to censor me and filter me.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to
Good Lord.
save the eardrums of our listeners. They appreciate it.
So Dave Chappelle spoke about it on his Netflix special. Yeah, The Bird Revelation.
I think I remember watching him talk about it.
And it's really funny because I'm studying marketing. So on one of the diary entries for the assignment, it was talking about how do celebrities affect consumers' decision to buy a product. And I was like, I think they used to affect people a lot, like in the 50s and like before that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when like...
I'd say it's definitely more now.
Do you think? I don't think so. I
think people are a lot stupider these days. More stupid. I'm not sure if stupider is a word.
Well, I gave my own personal opinion. I said, like, I know... but people are more aware now as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? I mean, look at your little brother. All the, like, tech stuff he has... like his mechanical keyboard and like the different kind of connecting things that he wanted for his keys for the keyboard to make them clickier or whatever, and his mouse and the thing that holds up the mouse wire, that was all like kind of shilled to him by people he watches.
Well, I said that I don't really get affected by celebrity endorsements because it always says like includes paid promotion on YouTube, so it's like they don't actually like the product, they're just promoting it. But I said if it's a celebrity that I like Dave Chappelle, then I wouldn't really give a shit about what he's promoting. I would still buy it to support him. You know, if he's getting a certain amount of money from it, I'll be like, all right, I'll go support Dave Chappelle. He just burped.
It was internal.
And then I only noticed after writing that diary entry when this book got delivered home, I was like, oh my god. I was affected by a celebrity endorsement. But he didn't make any money off of it. He was just talking about the book.
It wasn't an endorsement. It was more like a recommendation.
Yeah, it was like...
Or did he even say to read it? He was just talking about it. And you were like, oh.
Yeah, but he was talking so highly about the book, about how like unbelievable Iceberg Slim is as like a real life figure. So I was like, I gotta read this because Dave Chappelle reads this. So that's what I'm reading now, and I'm really excited. So I have this one, and I have his book called Trick Baby, and I got no idea what that's about, but I'm assuming a trick. Wait, there's a dictionary at the back of the book, of like all of the pimp slang. And it's like really embarrassing when I like go to the back of the book to find out what the slang is, and it turns out it's like actually a real word, and I'm just fucking stupid. But it's the way it's written. I'm like, no, it has to be a slang word.
I know, you poor thing.
Yeah, so a trick at the back of the book doesn't even say it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, surely it does.
No, it doesn't.
Is it not alphabetical?
It is, yeah. There's no trick here.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, but he says that he references tricks a lot.
Maybe it's in the trick one, because that's the pimp book.
That's
but maybe
true.
Maybe each one has. I assume each book has its own. What's it called? It's not glossary.
I think it is glossary.
No, it's the. Oh, the word escapes me. But you know, are these books? Do they follow a chronological order?
Oh, I don't think so.
No,
I
it's
used
just
to
kind of
think,
like biographies or whatever.
I used to think before I started reading The Story of My Life, Pimp, I used to think that the book Trick Baby was about a baby that he had with a prostitute, and that's like his trick baby, you know?
Pulls it out of a hat.
No, like a way of making more money. Like that's the trick, you know?
That's a bit gross. How would you make... No.
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know.
You thought he was like prostituting his own child?
No, not prostituting it. But what I genuinely, I don't know what, because there's so many different like scams and stuff in this that like I would never even think of.
It's like some kind of comedy kind of movie where it's like, have you seen Little Man?
No.
Was it Vin Diesel? No, it wasn't Vin
Diesel.
Diesel.
Maybe I did watch it.
I think it was Vin Diesel. Whereas like the dwarf guy.
No, that
Pretends
was
to be
the
a
Dwayne
child.
brothers.
Was it?
Dwayne or the Wayne brothers.
Vin
It was the
Diesel
Wayne.
was the pacifier. That's a different movie.
Yeah.
They all seem so similar. All those movies from like mid 2000s. But yeah, how you are currently reading like 10 pages a day.
Yes.
So you're on.
And I know
page
it's
20-ish.
really, really cliche. But so I love watching Nikki Limo on YouTube. And she was talking about all of the books that she's read because she never pursued education. Because she knew it just wasn't for her. So she said instead of education, she's going to read fictional books. And she set herself a goal of reading
I thought it was factual.
Oh, fictional? What's the opposite of fictional books?
Factional.
No.
Yeah.
No. Non-fiction
not
books.
Factual. Like.
So she wanted to read at least one non-fiction book.
Lord.
Factual. No, that makes it sound like it's like a feckin' documentary.
It pretty much is.
True.
God.
A month. And she said that if you read 10 pages a day, then you're reading 300 pages a month, which is over one book.
How many pages in this book?
250. But still, then I'd read one book in a bit.
Yeah.
So I got 2 of his books, and I also got the Handmaid's Tale novel.
The novel, which is... I previously bought you the graphic novel.
Yeah, which was really good.
How do you think the novel will compare to the...
Oh, I think it'll be a lot more psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the graphic novel kind of gave like a base line, but there wasn't really much emotion into it. Because it can't.
Through it. It did look kind of simple.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm excited to read the Handmaid's Tale as well after Trick Baby. So yeah, I'll be getting up to a lot. I'll be very happy to have all of the time to do this. And I also read 451 Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was really good.
You can't talk about it because I still have to read it.
Yeah, oh you do. It's very, very good. So I'm very excited for after the 23rd, and I've got all of this time to spare.
Yeah, you could even maybe read 15 pages a day with all that free time.
Whoa, calm down there. But yeah. So that's what I'm getting up to, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And it's going to be our first Christmas together. I don't even think we spoke about that.
No, this is like the only episode where we've properly talked about Christmas, I guess.
So I'll be spending Christmas Eve and Christmas morning with his family.
No, you said you wanted to go home on Christmas.
We're going home on the 23rd.
Okay,
That's not Christmas Eve.
Sorry.
I want to spend the 23rd with my family.
Cool.
I'll go to yours Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. And then Christmas morning, we can go back
Christmas
over
afternoon, we're heading to your family.
What is afternoon to you?
12 to 1.
12 to 1. Cool. Yes.
Exactly 12 minutes to 1.
So yeah, and then we're going to go over to my house and have a Christmas there.
Yeah.
It'll be very fun.
It is going to be very fun. Because usually Christmases for me are like very relaxed.
Yeah, but
like
this is very hectic.
You wake up, we usually wake up like 8 a.m. We used to wake up a lot earlier, but like now that me and my brother are adults, we don't want to get up super early. We're kind of more relaxed. And then we don't have like a fancy breakfast like you.
We have a full Irish breakfast. Some people call it an English breakfast, but I'm like, no, it's an Irish breakfast. So it's sausages and rashers and beans and egg and white pudding and toast and tea. I think we have all of that in the morning.
Because Ireland and England don't really have distinct food, like, meals. It's just kind of, they're interchangeable, really.
So we have all of that in the morning, and it lasts us till the Christmas dinner. But his house is very feckin' sad.
Yeah, like, well,
it breaks my heart.
As soon as we get up, we open the presents, and then Mom and Dad will start they'll start making the Christmas dinner, and we'll usually have that around 2. And then we're just like...
A Christmas dinner at 2:00.
What time do you have it?
Dinner time, 6.
Wow. Yeah. No, because it's like a Sunday dinner for us.
No, but
'Cause
it makes
you have
Christmas.
that around
It makes the day last so
lunchtime.
much longer.
Having it early.
Having it late,
Oh.
because then your Christmas activities are lasting longer. You know, you're
But
like, I
we
open
don't
up my
really
presents.
we don't really have Christmas activities.
No, we
just,
don't
like,
either. But it's like the
sit on the couch for the rest
yeah,
of the
but like you open your presents in the morning, and then the next thing you're looking forward to is like 8 hours later for Christmas dinner. You know, so it's making the day last longer for you.
Yes, yeah.
And in my head, I kind of have a feeling their Christmas dinner isn't as good as ours if it's made a lot earlier. Because Mam's like busy in the kitchen, so she's
Well,
like,
she has a lot more mouths to feed.
That's true
Like,
too.
Mum
That's very
doesn't-
true too.
Like my mom doesn't eat the same Christmas dinner that the rest of us would because she's like a vegetarian. I know, right? So she wouldn't have pretty much anything the same. She might actually no. She might have fish. She's a pescatarian, not a vegetarian. But that's I don't know. Like, what was I talking about?
And she has less mouths to feed.
Yes. So. No, I'm
And
not.
it's quite like she's a. How old is she? 56?
55.
55. She's a 55-year-old Irish woman, so the food isn't really that flavoursome and diverse. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Diverse, and you know, whereas Mam has like multiple salads and then the turkey and then
you have like a whole buffet kind of.
Yeah, I love it.
Like a whole table filled with food, and then everybody just kind of takes what they want. Whereas ours is very different. I kind of like the thought of yours more. Yeah,
it's more like wholesome and like it makes people stay around the table longer because it's like it's an actual event, you know. So yeah, I don't know. So I'll be saving him from his Christmas dinner.
Our plans changed because Elina was.
Have you told him?
No. Well, Elina was gonna.
It's too long, the story.
No, it's not. I'll shorten it.
All
she
right.
was going to switch her work times so that she'd be working on Christmas Day to cover for another girl who had previously been working on Christmas Day for like 5 years in a row. So Elina was like, I'll take one for the team. So that changed our plans from our current plans to new plans, which were... well, I can't remember the exact details, but it would result in me having 2 Christmas dinners.
Yeah, because he'd be able to stay at his house longer.
Yeah, until like 4 p.m.
Yeah, until I would drive down from Tralee
so
to
we'd
collect
go,
him.
and then we'd go have Christmas dinner at your house. I was so excited for that. Although kind of dreading it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I'd be
very stuffed.
Very full, yeah.
So I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm sure everybody's so excited for Christmas dinner.
But the plans changed and she didn't end up working.
Yeah,
Christmas
so
Day.
so
we're back to the original plans
of having one solid
Christmas
good.
dinner.
It's a great meal though.
But then I could like do the ultimate comparison of the two.
You already know. Our house is better. Like the chicken at your house for a Sunday dinner. You're
I'll
not
send
gonna.
Mom this podcast.
Yeah, do. But yeah, what else? So we're gonna have our own Christmas dinner here. We're gonna have 3 Christmases. One at your house, one at my house, and one up here because it's our first Christmas together.
Maybe a couple of days later. See, the reason we'll be having it so late is that we're waiting for...
What's so late?
Our Christmas dinner.
Okay, we're going to have a Christmas dinner late. Okay, the reason why we're having the Christmas dinner late...
Jesus Christ. Is because for our meat of the meal, it's going to be... fried chicken from Hillbillies.
Oh, I can't wait.
Which we love, but we rarely have because we're super healthy people.
Lol.
But so we're gonna have that in place of turkey or whatever, and just like normal, the rest of the meal is normal. It's gonna be awesome. But the reason we're waiting so long is so that Hillbillies will be open because I assume it'll be closed.
Yeah, I'll be coming
Christmas
back
Day
up to work on St. Stephen's Day. Yeah, so maybe the 27th.
27th or 28th, I'd
Yeah.
say. Which is fine. It'll be nice
Be really
chill
good.
time.
And then we've got like freezer roast potatoes.
Oh, we do actually.
Yeah. And then so we'll have the chicken. We'll bring back stuffing. I'm sure Mum will give us loads of food to bring back up.
We won't be short. We'll bring our Tupperware boxes down.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. But yeah, so I'm super, super excited. I'm mostly excited for all of the free time. I can't wait.
Yeah, same. After my final submissions are on January the 9th, and I saw the date today. I don't start back until the 25th of January. At the moment, that's what they changed it to.
So you have like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I cannot wait, because that'll be like the first time since like August where I had nothing to do. That's awesome. I'm gonna play some Yakuza Kiwami 2. Because that's my Christmas game. Because I like to play Yakuza games on Christmas. I did it 2 years in a row, except for last year. Because I didn't have... because I think Kiwami 2 had just come out, and that was the next one I wanted to play. But it was too expensive for me to get. So I waited until now, and I got it for like €15.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm happy. So I can't wait.
I will be reading.
You'll be reading. You've a lot to read, actually.
I know, I've got so much to read before I buy myself new books. Going back to Nikki, who I love watching on YouTube, she did a review of all of the books that she recommends, really. And I really, really, really want to start investing in stocks in anything just to try. Like, I have a friend from Canada. She was doing the animation course here.
Yeah.
And she said that she was investing. She's been invested already in an oil company for the past, like, 5+ years. And I was like, how the hell do you know how to do all of that? And she said that her grandparents were into stuff like that. So they taught her how to do it. But she said that there is a bank in Canada where you can lodge $5,000 a month, and that's not taxed. So if you can lodge $5,000 a month, it's not taxed. If you go over it, that amount is taxed. And she was like, but it's only $5,000. And I was like, how much money are you making from just putting like money into stocks, you know? So she does it. Nikki Limo does it. And I'm like, you know what? There are so many YouTube videos. There's so many books. If I can just put some money into a stock, sit back and like let that be passive income for me to rely on for an early retirement or something, that'd be great. Because you're like not really doing anything. So that's what I want to get into as well. But I have to finish up all of these books first before I can earn the
right to throwing your money away.
Yeah.
She's been
that's it really
annoying about it. She's trying to get like me and both of her sisters into it.
Yeah.
They're like, because your older sister is nuts into it as well, and you're both like, oh my god, let's get like 20 grand together somehow and invest it into
Bitcoin.
Like Bitcoin.
It's like, going up so much.
I don't care. I'm not experienced enough. I have no experience in investing, so I'm not gonna put all my savings into something that I don't know how it works.
Yeah, but the thing that pisses me off with him is he'll say no without even asking like whether it's plausible or not.
Because you don't know.
But you can still take your money out if it starts dropping.
It is me. You've never invested.
No, I haven't, but I'd like to. I like obviously.
But you should start small.
Yeah. So I'm trying to start small.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all we've been doing. So I've got big plans for 2021.
Going back to what you said about not buying any more books. I heard something one time. Someone said they were asked why they have so many books on their shelves that they don't read. Right. It's like, their backlog. Yeah. And they said it's not that they have them and don't read them. It's that they have them so they can read them.
Yeah.
They're there for when you need them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So if you think of it that way, it seems less wasteful.
I'm hoping to, instead of buying the new books on Amazon, I'm hoping to have a scourge or whatever in some charity shops and see if they make a list of the books I want. And
because there's so many books in charity shops.
Yeah, like it's unbelievable how many there are. So if I make a list of exactly what I'm looking for, I can go in and buy it for like 50 cents instead of the 20 euro.
Yeah.
So then I would feel much better buying it. I wouldn't feel like it's a complete waste,
True.
you know, if I don't read it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of charity shops near us. We could go around whenever. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. And there's the secondhand bookshop in the kind of mall place.
Oh yeah. That's where I got my Eat Love Pray book. Yeah. Man, I'm so excited to start getting into my faith more. I'm so excited about it. I really cannot wait to start praying. I wanted so as a family we all played Secret Santa. And
I joined this year.
He joined this year.
Because I'm part of the family now.
Yeah, so I got 3 siblings, so including myself, that's 4 people that Oren had to pull a name out of a hat out of like 4 people. So yeah, it's
5.
Including himself, it's 5.
Which I did the first time, I think. Yeah.
Oh, he pulled his own name out, yeah.
Typical Oren thing to do.
So we're playing Secret Santa, so the limit was 50 euro.
Yeah. Which I thought was a lot at start. But then again, it's not really. Because you're only buying a present for one person.
Yeah.
You know? Instead of like... Because if you were to buy presents for each of your 3 siblings, it'll probably come out to way more than 50.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing you, it'd be like 3 times that.
That's why we started doing Secret Santa, because we were like, this is just too many people to buy presents for. So... And stay financially stable. You know? So we all kind of made a list of what we wanted for Christmas, and I wanted prayer beads for Christmas. And I'm super excited about that, to get those and start using them. I might delve into crystals as well, and to, I don't know. So I'm really excited to start praying more.
Are crystals not blasphemy in the eyes of the Lord?
Well, I don't worship crystals.
You just use them for energy, but is like
not even that.
Usage not like against Christianity, or at least not in line.
I think it's more about the intent. So there's very little that you can do in like. So if you're meditating, you're like, okay, I want to meditate on love, right? So like there's very little that you can physically do to show that you want to invite more love into your life. So by having like a few love crystals there while you meditate, at least that's a physical thing there for you to say, okay, you know, like while you meditate.
I think your faith is closer to Buddhism than it is Christianity.
There's actually a theory that Jesus studied Buddhism before he started his preaching. Because Christianity tells you what to do, whereas Buddhism tells you how to do it. And they're...
Can you mix faiths, like?
Well, I don't think there's any one true faith.
Yeah.
Like I think Jesus is the one true, and God, like they're the primal, like, not primal. Is that the right word? Like they're the main, like they're like
the OGs.
The OGs,
going
like,
back to your pimp book.
Yeah. Like they made everything. But like I feel like a lot of faiths kind of like were touching onto the same thing, like trying to find the same thing, but called it something else. So I don't know. I think Buddhism is teaching all about like self-enlightenment and about love for other people. Like it was through other religions that I've learned, because they like different religions finds different things sacred, you know, and it's a really interesting thing to learn. So for example, bowing to a person in the Japanese or Asian culture, you know, when you bow to a person, it comes from their Buddhist faith, where you're not bowing to the person, you're bowing to the divine energy in that person.
Right.
So you're like respecting the divine power. So like because God is in everyone. So if you're looking at a person, you like spit in their face. You're like spitting like on the face of God as well, you know?
What if they're like a really shitty person?
No, I know.
And they're not channeling enough God.
I know. You still don't spit in their face.
What if they like it?
No, you're hey. For you especially not. No. Let their partner do that. So I really like the idea of bowing to people, and I really wish that was part of this culture, but it's just not, you know, like
Christianity, you mean?
no, in Ireland I really wish, like, as a way of greeting people, we could bow to them and it would be socially acceptable.
Yeah.
I think it's so beautiful. So I still think I'm Christian. I like finding out more.
Stuff.
Yeah. I like finding out more.
Like a hybrid.
Well, there's lots of stuff out there to learn. Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. I think you should be allowed to, like, instead of pigeonholing yourself into one religion, you should be allowed to experience all of them and then try to take the best parts of all of them that you think are the best and apply them to your life. And like, I don't know if that would be your own religion, but
well, you wouldn't really call it a religion then. It's just your faith.
Well, if there, you know how there's like mixed race people.
Yeah.
Could you consider could there be mixed religion people?
I don't like that idea.
Buddhist /
No, because I'm using other religions. Because when you start reading other religions, it's crazy how similar they are to Christianity. Or like if you're a Hindu and you're reading Christianity, you're like, oh my God, Christianity is so similar to Hinduism. You know, like, so I don't think I'm mixing religions. I think I'm using alternative routes to strengthen my own faith in Christianity.
Right.
Yeah.
What if those roots affect Christianity in a negative way? Like, what if there's something in Hinduism that you think does it better than what it does in Christianity? And you're like, that kind of sucks about that Christianity part.
I don't understand what you're asking.
I mean, well, I can't really think of any examples.
Like meditation?
I mean, against, like, you know, the whole Christianity / or like more like verses really, like homophobia or like, you know, trans people. Is there any?
That's, I think, what takes it into a religious aspect, whereas I'm taking it more into I am my own person. I'm not like part of any religion. You know?
Don't you want to be baptized Christian?
Yeah, as my own singular Christian, like a child of Christ, you know? That's what it is, really. You're not like a child of the Catholic Church. You're a child of Christ and a child of God. So you... I don't know.
Is there a difference between Christian and Catholic mass or churches? Or is it just the same?
Well, there's Christian groups, and they tend to be more like Baptist groups and stuff, and they tend to be more, or they definitely are smaller, so they do Bible readings.
It's like AA groups.
Yeah, kind of. They'll meet together, they chat, and they, like, as far as I'm aware, and they have, like, they start reading the Bible together. I don't know if, like, there's a particular this is right, this is wrong. It's just kind of Bible readings, you know?
That sounds a lot nicer than mass.
Yeah, definitely. But I do think there's a lot of spiritual power, going back to the previous what is it called? Podcast of when we were talking about the mass being a ritual in which they cast spells, because a mass is
going back like 2.
Yeah, going back a few. So like a mass is literally a ritual to turn the bread into the body of Christ. Right. So the whole process of mass is literally the priest doing everything he possibly can in his power, using everybody else's energies to turn the bread into the body of Christ.
Oh, that seems a lot more interesting than what I understood mass as.
No, that's what it is.
Right,
yeah. So it's very, like, for them to be doing that for years and years and years, and for them to obviously have access to more scientific documents and religious documents, like the Vatican, I mean, they obviously know something, and there's a lot of truth in using other people's energies and having like other people kind of stand and sit and kneel and having them chant stuff as well. Like that energy is a really powerful thing. So a prayer group sounds fun, but I think it should be incorporated to kind of, you know, cast like that spell or whatever in a different way. Yeah.
A prayer group also sounds a lot more kind of intimate. Like these are people who are, it's kind of like a collaborative effort instead of, you know, kind of when I imagine people going to mass, it's like sheep being herded into a place and then preached at for an hour, and then they get a snack and they go on home, you know.
I don't know,
but yeah,
so, I don't know. I'd like to use crystals and stuff, but I wouldn't like to, like, so there's a colors, I'd like to get into the colors and numbers theory as well a lot more next year by Louise Hay.
Is there a book on that?
There is. I think it's called Colors and Numbers by Louise Hay. I think so anyways.
Never would have known.
Yeah, but she has another book out. I forget what it's called, but it's where she talks about your intentions and your energy, because she says that she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she says she cured herself from breast cancer.
Right.
Yeah, so with like her intentions and whatever. So like, you know, doing the whole ritual. And they say that yoga as well is each pose of each yoga pose is a, oh, what is it called? It's a stance of worship to a particular Indian god or goddess. Cool. Yeah, so like the rising sun, whatever, I don't know, downward dog, that's like all a particular worshipping pose to a particular god, which is very interesting. So I don't know, I'd like to get more into colors and numbers next year, which is each day, depending on the day that you were born and the day that it is and the month that it is and the year that it is, it will give you a specific number to yourself. Sorry, and that number then gets turned into a color. So if you meditate on that color, or if you dress with that color, if you like have a ring that is that color, you're like attracting more of that into your life on that day. I don't think that by doing that, I think that would be considered blasphemous in the eyes of a church, because you're like relying on the color to give you that. To them, to the church, they would think that.
Right.
But for me, it's more like this is another physical way of including this particular energy into my life.
Imagine if you're colorblind. Everything's grey.
Oh God. But yeah, so I think it's very interesting.
That's cool. Yeah. You'll have to go shopping to get like just a rainbow of clothes.
Yeah.
That'd be expensive. That's an expensive religion.
It's not a religion.
Oh, sorry.
A way of life.
A spiritual practice.
Yeah, but I don't do anything religious at all. I talk a lot about it because I'm very interested in it, but I don't do anything religious. So I definitely want to get more into that next year.
I think you just haven't found your way of doing it. Like you, several times in the past, you've said that you're going to start praying, and then you do it for like a week, and then you kind of stop. I think it's because you're not suited to praying. I think you need like your own way of praying or whatever.
But like, I also think it's been the environments that I've been in.
Yeah, because previous to living here, they haven't really been very chill. Like you don't get a lot of time to yourself. And even here, you're spending so much time on your college work that you don't have time to do anything else.
No, I still feel like I definitely could have time to myself here. 100%. Yeah, so I'm like...
Maybe if you stop watching Come Dine With Me.
I can't. I was actually looking at a subscription to Channel 4 just so I could watch Come Dine With Me episodes.
How much is it?
I don't know. No? I forgot. Yeah, I think it's like... whatever it was, I was like, it's not worth, because I know that I probably won't watch enough of it. Or if I do, I actually would probably watch enough of it. Because I watched like 40 episodes on Netflix.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I feel very, very comfortable here living with you. It's very chill, and I finally feel like I can develop my own routine here.
Yeah, which you haven't done so far.
No, I haven't done so far. Whatever.
What, like 3 months in?
Yeah, but it's 3 months though to like settle. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we're getting settled. Man.
Yeah, we're pretty settled. And I feel like even if we move into a different place next year, I would still have this like feeling of comfort in the routine.
Because you have like your own place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy. So I think I could definitely develop a prayer routine and stuff next year.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good
very
job.
happy with. I'm super, like, I am as happy and excited about next year as I am for Christmas. I'm not even thinking about Christmas because I'm just so happy about next year.
Although, doesn't your online course run until like through summer?
Yeah, it runs through summer, and I think I'll get my diploma then in September.
So you realistically won't have time until then.
For what?
For what you're planning. Because you'll be busy.
But like, it's only 10 pages a day of the book.
Right.
That's not much. And like, I finally feel like I'm so calm and like all of this is possible. And it's only half an hour of exercise if it's like, and then it's only 10 minutes into like 2 10-minute slots of praying a day. So it's definitely achievable.
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm so
you just gotta
happy
manage your time better, I think.
Yeah. Dude, okay, leave me alone. Like,
I'm just saying. I'm trying to set you on the right path.
But having a part-time job helps with that as well.
Yeah.
If I was working full-time, I don't think I could do it.
No.
Yeah, I could not do it.
Especially with your poor time management skills.
Whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Good job.
Thank you.
I hope it works out.
I've done nothing yet, so there's no glory in the process.
It's only upwards from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. So, do you want to pick the anime now?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay, so give me a few seconds. Also, while I load this up, there was news today that Sony had taken Cyberpunk 2077 off of the PSN store completely.
Why?
So you can't buy it anymore.
What?
Yeah, because it's just, I think they were just receiving too many complaints, and they were like, we need to take this off so that more people don't get like scammed, because they're giving refunds to whoever wants them. Really. Dude,
you should get a refund.
I can't because I bought mine physically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that means Sony says that Cyberpunk scammed people.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's a bit fucking silly.
You've been cyberpunked. Cue Ashton Kutcher.
But instead it's like a low poly kind of buggy version of Ashton Kutcher, who's stuck in halfway stuck in a wall. Right, so...
Man, that actually makes me so mad. I'm so sorry for everybody out there who bought Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
You should leave a bad review.
I can't be arsed.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm enjoying my time with it. Ever since I discovered photo mode, I've been genuinely enjoying my time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just spend my time walking around the city, taking photos.
Oh, because he's using it for artistic research.
Okay, so I have the website open. If anybody else wants to do it, by the way, the website is called spin.moe, spelled M-O-E, which is like cute in Japanese.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's spin very cutely.
Yeah. So, do you want to go first, or will I go first?
I want to go first.
Okay. So, I'll press the spin button, and you will be presented with.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You will be presented with a random anime. I'm gonna make note of it as well, just so we don't forget. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be one you can stand. Hopefully it's not Attack on Titan.
I know, imagine. I have to rewatch episode 1. Yeah. Although I wouldn't mind that.
First episode's pretty decent, actually. Yeah. So okay, here, 3, 2. Ooh, it's kind of anticlimactic for anybody listening.
Okay, go on.
1. And it is. Oh, it takes a while.
It's a spinning leak.
Yeah. I wonder why it's. Oh, because leaks are like a common kind of.
Yeah, I know.
In anime. For some reason, I don't really understand it. And it is Aika, which looks to be a hentai, or at least it looks like a hentai.
Ooh.
Let's
What's
check
the
out
rating? Oh,
the
R+.
My Anime List version of it. So this is just linked to My Anime List. Rated 5.95
out of what? 10. Oof.
It might not be a hentai, but it is ecchi. And the cover is like at least 3 girls panty shots. So enjoy that.
Oh, fine.
So you'll only have to watch the first episode. It's an OVA. There's only 7 episodes, and each episode is 30 minutes long, so you'll be fine.
What if I really like it?
That would be hilarious. Hang on, we'll read the synopsis. For everyone.
No, we won't. We'll save it. We'll save it.
No, we will.
Fine.
Okay, so a catastrophic. Let me start again. A catastrophic earthquake has left Tokyo and most of the Earth, for that matter, under the sea. Ooh. Aika is a salvager who retrieves various remains from the watery ruins. When Aika accepts the dangerous mission of locating and obtaining the mysterious Lagu, I'm not sure what that is, she discovers that she's not the only one after it. It does not look like the cover art does not look like it belongs with the synopsis, but that's an ecchi show for you. So that's your one. Now let's check out my one. 3, 2, 1.
Do you think there are more ecchi shows than there are regular?
No. Oh, I also excluded movies from this. Movies and music videos.
Okay, cool.
Just so you wouldn't end up having to watch like a 2-hour thing while I watch it. Oh gosh, okay. So mine's up. I got Haru wo Daite Ita, which looks to be a boys love anime. It's also an OVA.
Oh, it's got higher ranking
2 episodes, 30 minutes per episode, and it is rated 6.77 on My Anime List. Is it boys love? Yeah, it's yaoi. Cool, great. So we both got something that's like not suited for us at all. That's gonna be fun. So let's see the synopsis of mine. The adorable and attractive main characters of Haru wo Dai. Oh, it's okay. So Daita Ita is like 2 words in the title, but then it's 1 word in the synopsis, whatever. Are Kyosuke Iwaki and Yoji Kato. This is going to be a disaster. Who are both in the film industry, having starred in various adult films, and are trying to climb the ladder of success and become greater actors. Jesus, I got hit with a fucking truck first time. Iwaki is accepted to star in a popular movie, having beaten Kato in the auditions. During their time together,
are you just going to read the first episode? Is this the first episode that you're reading?
No, it's the synopsis.
I know, but it could like just be the first episode.
So? Should I not?
Yeah, it just sounds like a spoiler.
But it's I don't know, it's a good way of giving like us an idea of what we're going to get, and then
I don't want to have any idea of what I'm getting.
No?
No. But that's a personal preference. I'd rather be thrown into the deep end watching first episode, like not knowing what's happening.
Alright.
Makes me happy to know that you have that, though.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. So those are our picks. Well, we didn't really pick them. We got landed with them more like. But we're going to watch these after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And keep an eye out for... I don't know how long the videos will be. but like a review video in the new year on Patreon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes each.
Yeah. I don't think they'd be that long because it's only one episode each.
Yeah.
And we'll try to refrain from from making it into
might be longer than 10 minutes.
From making them into like podcasts. We'll
Yeah.
like, not talk about other things. We'll save them for the podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was fun. I think
you should refrain from trying to name the series.
why?
Because you never seem to name stuff. You just like to come up with what are they called? Like OWO. Your OWO series.
Not anagrams.
I know I thought of anagrams, but I knew that wasn't right.
Can't remember the word. But yeah.
So you're looking more into... You are, though.
I wasn't gonna.
But you did. You said the idea that you had was like raft or something. Reefer. See?
Yeah.
So you're trying to turn it into one.
I'm not trying. It just
That's
happens.
your way of coming up with a name.
It just happens. Look, when your initials are OMG,
oh my god,
it's just natural that you're gonna try to make whatever that word is.
All right.
Titles, okay. So yeah, I think we could wrap things up there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we are recording this before the last podcast went out, so we're not gonna be able to read comments or anything.
Oh yeah, sorry guys.
And we also haven't really had time to... Elina hasn't had time to prepare any conspiracy theories stuff.
Yeah.
Although there was the Donald Trump thing that you watched last night.
Oh,
if you
man.
want to talk about that.
So Donald Trump released... he was doing a press conference and said that... well, it was just like a 30-second TikTok thing. But he was basically saying that George Bush was wrong to invade Iraq and that it was to benefit two oil companies and that it was a mistake to go in. It was a debate about Iraq, and he was saying it was completely wrong to go in there. It was a mistake on the government's part, and that George Bush lied when he said that there was weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, which gave them reason to go in the first place. Yeah, and so to hear...
everybody was booing him and stuff.
Everybody loved that he was saying, we've spent trillions of dollars, we've lost so many lives, it was a total mistake. So everybody was cheering on that. But when he said George Bush lied, that there was no weapons of mass destruction, people started booing.
I feel like that's just the crowd that are there. Because anybody that goes to like... What was it? A presidential rally or something? Yeah, anybody that goes to one of those is like super patriotic. So they're going to cheer on the stuff that is like, oh yeah, America has billions and trillions of dollars to spend, and we do
But like
whatever.
Everybody knew, like the conspiracy theorists out there knew that it was for the George Bush's pocket, to go there to get their oil. Like it was obviously it was for that. But to hear a US president say that we destroyed the Middle East, and that the president and that like George Bush did this and lied about this. To hear a president say that, man. And then I was thinking this morning, like, will that make Iraq want to go into war with America for what Trump said,
reparations?
Yeah.
When was it? When did he say this? When was?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Was it like recently?
Pretty recent, yeah.
I feel like it's just him kind of like throwing a tantrum on his way out and being like, I'm gonna destroy this place. I'm gonna like destroy the reputation, or well, what reputation George Bush had left. Before, like, I'm gonna disclose all these secrets.
He's got nothing to lose. He's like known as the worst president. He's got nothing to lose.
He's just like going out.
Although he did get a fair amount of votes. Like there may be like a 20 million difference between him and Biden, but that's still 20 million. Yeah, that's not much.
Makes me really question
So was he
mental
really
capacity of that amount of American citizens.
Was he really like that disliked, or was it just media disliked him, but people in America actually liked him? It's like how the media dislikes Russia, but in Russia everybody's like, this, like, President Putin is awesome, you know. Like, I don't know, it could be like that, really.
Possibly.
Yeah, we have no clue, and I don't want to know either. I'd rather stay out of America. It's messing with my head. Yeah.
I don't think if we were to go there on holidays, I don't think we'd go there for long, or at least not to like any hotspots of like civilization. We just go to like the boonies or something.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
Nobody would bother nuking.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to go at all. I'd like make it to the airport and have the food and go back. I wouldn't leave the airport. I'd find a Taco Bell there. I'd find, all of that. A Dunkin' Donuts.
Whatever you want
in the airport, you definitely would. And then I would just
go back. Or you could just order the stuff to the airport.
Yeah, even that.
Bring it back with you on the plane.
Yeah. Eat it all on the plane.
Go there with empty like luggage.
That's a great... No, I don't think you can bring food through.
That's true,
yeah, you can't. Try Panda Express's orange chicken. Try all of that, and just leave.
There's so many like iconic kind of restaurant kind of.
I'm getting hungry.
In America, and there's like fuck all here. Anything. That is in Ireland is in America, except for maybe like Supermax.
Yeah. Well, America's built. They do have a Papa John's there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where Papa John's originated.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather not have that much trash food in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all. So yeah, no, it's so crazy to hear a president say that. Very, very crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like almost validating. Well, it is validating what everybody thought. He might come out and say like, sorry for bashing George Bush.
He gets a slap on the wrist and he's like, I'm sorry guys, maybe. I didn't mean it.
Maybe, but like, wow.
Yeah, I doubt he would. He's gonna get carried out of the White House.
Joe Biden to me looks like he's like an oil person. I don't know.
He's like a cross, but he's like in between, like a friendly old man and like an evil old man.
Yeah, he really looks a bit evil to me.
Yeah,
he's really. I read about what he wants to do, and he wants to go more into developing the transportation, like fixing all of the roads in America, and also creating more electric cars and green energy and making it more accessible to the middle class, because the upper class have all of that, but then the next level now is the middle class to have more renewable energy at home. So it sounds really good, but it also sounds like he's just invested in renewable energy and wants his money to go up as well, while also keeping a good public appearance. I don't know. There's something about him. Like, I feel like he could be... Trump, you could tell, like, was just like a toddler and would never do a war. But I feel like Joe Biden would be like, if he had to, he would do a war. I don't think anybody would do war nowadays. Because if another... We're in such a peace war. Yeah, era. If another big war starts and it turns into a world war, that's the last war that humanity's ever going to have. If any little war even happens... It'll be a nuclear war. Yeah. No, but like any little war happens, then I don't think people now are like capable of grasping the idea that they're in a war. Like, I feel like the majority... Be constant memes. No, as in like the majority of Americans would be like, oh my God, it's the start of the end of the world. Yeah. Well, it would be. Yeah. I don't know what the fucking point of having a nuclear bomb is. Nobody wants to use it. Yeah, no. It's like... Yeah. Well, please don't let them use it still. But like... It's like one country's like, don't you fucking... You put down that nuclear or I'll throw mine at you as well. And then everybody's just like chucking nukes at each other. Bunch of fucking children. Man, I'm so happy we're in Ireland. Sorry if you're living in America, but I'm so happy. Sucks to be you. You can come visit us if you want, like, but stay the fuck away as well. Yeah, like. Stay quarantined for at least 2 weeks, please. I was watching a video this morning of when that oil... God, what was it? I don't think it was oil. What was it? I don't know. There was an explosion in Lebanon a few years ago.
It wasn't a few years ago. It was a few months ago.
Was it a few months ago?
Yeah.
Jesus. Couldn't have been.
It was.
Oh, in Beirut.
Beirut? Isn't that something?
Beirut. In Lebanon.
Isn't Beirut
Oh my god, was that in...
American chocolate bar? No, that's Baby Ruth. Never mind.
Was that this... That's not... When was that?
It was this year. I'm telling you. It was only like a few months ago.
That was August, it says.
Yeah.
What? I swear I feel like that's last year. That could not have been just a few months ago.
It literally was.
Wow, yeah, August 4th.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was a few months ago.
What is your perception of time like? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, it's December though.
You only realize now?
No, that was 4 months ago?
Yeah.
That, I swear to God, that does not feel like that was that feels like it was a year and 4 months ago.
Are you thinking of the same thing I'm thinking of? Yeah, it wasn't fuel, it was ammonium nitrate.
But yeah,
Whatever
so
that
there was a
is.
video of it, like it was...
Ammonium nitrate is like... I don't know.
It's like a very pretty girl, teenage girl or whatever. She has like the camera facing herself, so it's a selfie video. And she goes outside to like record the earthquake because she thinks it's an earthquake. And like the apartment looks like it's like nice and new, and she looks like she's like a pretty modern person like ourselves. And then like you just catch her expression of the explosion, and then you can hear her mother in the background saying no, because they think it's a war, like they think bombs are dropping on them. So I'm watching that and I'm like, holy fucking crap, to hear them scream as if they think it's a war is unbelievable. I'm so happy we're in Ireland. I watched that this morning and I was like, thank God we're in Ireland.
Boring old Ireland.
Boring world, yeah, great.
Yeah.
People forget about us. It's so great.
Like the nukes, we'd be able to see the nukes flying over us.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we're making memes out of it while everybody else is shitting themselves.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Very, very happy here.
Yeah. So, all our friendly listeners in America, you come over to Ireland.
No,
it's
you
nice
can
here.
stay. You can stay in
It's
America.
genuinely nice over here. There's no tornadoes, except for the little dust devils that you
I'd rather
sometimes
not
see.
have more commercial, just industry here in Ireland. I think it's fine. A few years behind.
Oh, I see.
You know,
what you mean, yeah.
like I don't want it to be too modern and have the, like, because you can listen to the way people talk in Ireland, especially the younger generation, and they're talking more American, and it's just so depressing to hear. Yeah, it's just not, I don't know, I'd rather but yeah, thanks for listening, but please stay in your own country.
Leave us simpletons to be.
Man, if I was to grow up in America, I'd be in Texas. Like, get out of our land. You know? But yeah, anyways.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. We gotta get back to work and stuff. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
We hope
we didn't offend too many people.
No, we hope you enjoyed, and we hope you enjoy our content in the new year.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So,
it's not like I'm trying to end the podcast.
I know.
or
Do you
anything.
think if you were living in the Middle East and you saw a bunch of American soldiers kill like your town or like whatever, like you were living in the Middle East and that's what your perception of America is, you know, because you have like your neighboring countries are being affected by America and stuff. So do you think that those like airplane terrorists and stuff, how they're always like stereotypically from the Middle East, that no, never mind, it's not justified.
I feel like every time I try to end the podcast,
Oh my God.
it's like when you're climbing a mountain and you think you've reached the top, and you get to it and you realize that there's so much more mountain for you to climb.
But you know how those kids in America did all of the school shootings?
I've already reached 2 false endings to this podcast.
What is it? It's like, I'm edging him.
Oh, just let me finish.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's gross.
So do you know all of
Let
the
me
kids?
finish. Let me
Oh my
finish,
God.
please. Okay. Everybody else has been waiting as well. Okay.
How long is that?
1. That was cool.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
We'll continue this in the next podcast. All right.
Let's try justify the terrorist plane hijackers in the next
most
episode.
Controversial podcast yet.
All right, lads.
Happy
Christmas.
Watch our channel get instantly taken down as soon as that goes up. So make sure you got notifications turned on so you can watch it as soon as it goes live.
You can download it and you can
repost it everywhere.
Repost it and use it as proof of how. I don't think we're racist. Controversial.
I'm not racist.
I'm not racist either.
Okay.
Discriminative. We are.
I'm not fucking discriminative
against Americans.
Why are you putting these? No, I like Americans.
Wow.
Some of them are idiots.
Wow, look at him, like, put on his suit and...
Okay, the only thing
and tighten up his tie and...
The only thing I have against all Americans is that they're still living in America when America seems so shit.
Yeah.
If you're struggling with student payments, or student loans or medical loans or debt or whatever, just come to Ireland.
Yeah, I would not even try to figure out it.
Yeah. It's
a good way of surviving there.
Education and medical care is so much fucking cheaper in Ireland. It would blow your mind.
You could, for a fraction of the price of paying for college in America, just change countries.
Yeah.
You know, like you could just live in a different country.
A year of college costs
it costs twice the amount.
3 to 5 grand, I'd say.
Oh, here. Average. No, yeah. But a year in college...
It's like 100 grand in America or something.
It's, I think... Oh, God, I don't even know. But, I've heard John Mulaney say 100,000 for his education in America. So I'm guessing maybe 25,000 a year.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's not... I don't think... Is that even including accommodation and stuff?
No, that's just college fees. Exactly. Yeah. So, wow, that's so true. For 25,000 is the average amount a person in Ireland.
You could complete your degree with that.
No, but on living in Ireland for 25,000, you'll get by just fine with 25,000 a year.
Yeah.
And you have a house, and you'll have money and food in your mouth, and
loads of Irish people to make fun of.
Yeah, and you'd have money left over to go to the pub and have a good time. And we all speak English here.
Yeah,
come
except
over, lads.
For
come over.
The Midwest is where there's all the Gaeltachts.
The Gaeltachts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't go there. We don't.
No, we don't go. We don't interact with those people.
Fucking freaks.
They're savages.
Okay, so this is the last false peak of the podcast. Okay,
you can't take any more, can you?
I can't. I need to. You need to stop procrastinating. You need to get back to doing your work.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Could go for a walk after this.
Sure. So thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about the Patreon ideas.
Yeah.
And hopefully it all goes well. Hopefully our plans aren't unfruitful or whatever. I would like to start a little anime review series or whatever.
Cool.
And we'll see about the Minecraft. We don't have to. It's fine. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Since we do have a kind of sporadic upload schedule, if you wanna, this is the only occasion where I would encourage the use of YouTube notifications, because there's no point in having them on if the person has a steady schedule, every 2 days or whatever. Yeah. But if it's every week or two, Turn on notifications, because you never know when we might drop a fucking podcast. We don't either. So yeah, we're gonna head off. Happy holidays. We hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this on Christmas Day or the day after, we hope you enjoyed your chill time away from the family and whatnot, to watch listen to our podcast. You know?
Yeah.
And
Thank
go
you so
treat
much.
yourself. Go play some games.
Go have fun. Go enjoy your
watch
Christmas
some
dinner.
Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Love
So-
you all. Happy Christmas.
And a happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year's all. We're not going to release a video before New Year. Probably not.
25th of December. No, probably not. Maybe like the week of the New Year. Be fun.
Okay.
We'll see. We don't know. So turn on notifications.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Toodles.
Bye.